a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
I'm Christina Khan.
And I'm Leela Hilton.
And this is Burn Before Reading, the podcast about shiterature.
We're here this week to celebrate a very special person. It's you!
Oh my god, it's me!
And I guess to also discuss the terrible writing we did when we were younger and other cringy literary topics.
So true. Yeah, it's true. My birthday was yesterday, and I turned 34, and I'm not afraid to say it, because 34 is the new 27.
30 whore, more like it.
We'll see if I get too drunk at my party to have sex that night, like I did last year.
You know what? You can always still try, and then if you barely remember the sex, it's fine.
It's fine. If it's with someone you love, that's fine. Oh, Leela, how the hell are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. I am sun-kissed and happy because it's sunny most days and doing okay. How about you?
Same. I'm doing great. Although this episode comes out on July 23rd, that's technically the day that Leo season starts, but it's Cancer season at time of recording.
It is.
And I'm feeling awesome. It's the best time of me for everyone else every year.
So funny because I feel like Pisces season is like the worst time of the year, and
I agree. I agree. The only saving grace is all my best friends' birthdays.
Yep. So yep. It's these two water signs. We're splishing and we're splashing.
Yay.
Invite us to your pool.
Oh my god! Please invite us to your pool.
Yeah.
We'll travel for pool.
Yeah, for sure.
So yesterday was my 34th birthday. Last Saturday we had a birthday party, fairy themed.
Yeah.
And I looked adorable, and so did Leela, I bet. And I bet we took a picture for the Instagram.
Yeah, definitely we did. And we weren't already too fucked up in it.
Right.
And the light was good, I'm sure.
It's always the light that gets us.
I know. We're like, oh, fuck, it's 10:30.
Let's just do it in my kitchen, which has possibly the worst lighting on the planet.
Oh, well.
But
What's the thought that counts? The thoughts that count.
Oh, so true. So, Leela, what has been cringing you out lately?
Let's see. Well, I think I had a couple good ones. So, okay, I had this order. Tina, just pretend you don't know what I'm about to say. I had this order. Okay, so there's this website, Dolls Kill, which actually bought the store previously known as Delia's.
Oh yeah, and they still sell Delia's merch.
Yes. And who didn't love Delia's? I know I loved me some Delia's. And Dolls Kill is like a much edgier, gothier sister of Delia's, basically. Like Delia's all grown up. I love a lot of stuff from there. It's kind of like one of those places that's like high goth and high femme, and there's no in between. And so I'm there mostly for the high femme stuff.
You are the moth or you are the butterfly.
Literally, yes. So I'm there mostly for the high femme stuff, and then I do love like a chunky gothy shoe. So I get a lot of cute things from there. It's kind of expensive. I mean, Delia's was kind of expensive too, but it's like nice quality things. So I saw online recently, not even recently, it was like late May.
It was several months ago, I feel. Because I also looked at this and then I was like, I don't need any of this stuff.
Yeah. They were having like this crazy warehouse sale where like everything, like not everything, but they had a ton of items that were marked like so far down, like everything was like $8 and under, like an insanely cheap amount. You know what some may say? That seems too good to be true. Leela, do you think that this is real? But you know who didn't say that? Me. So I bought a lot of shit. I bought like 4 bags and like 3 pairs of shoes and all these clothes, all for like $70. Like an insane amount of stuff for a little amount of money. So I placed my order on May 31st. Time of recording today is 6:27 p.m. on 7/7. So basically last week I got an email. I've been tracking diligently on their weird janky app that said it was delivered. Now I have like a storm door, so I keep my front door open a lot. So I had like access. I was looking. I could see out my door this whole time. I could see if anybody pulled up and delivered anything. Nothing happened, and it all of a sudden got changed to delivered after months of waiting. And I ran outside and like looked all around me. I was like, maybe they put it on my side porch. It's never happened before, but who knows? Maybe they did.
That would be crazy. That's trespassing if they go put it on
you
your
would have
side
to
porch.
open my fence and like go into my backyard. It was nowhere. And so, sometimes I've seen like when I order things, even in the past from like even from like Amazon, sometimes they'll say stuff's delivered and then like they deliver it like an hour later, like it happens, but it still has not been delivered. So I am sad about that because I had a lot of cute stuff, including a really cute outfit for Tina's party and several very cute, cool gifts for Tina.
Wow, you're making me care now.
I know, you should be invested. So I emailed them, and at first they were like, well, it says delivered. Are you sure? Is it in your hall? I was like, I don't have a hall. It's a house.
What is that?
Then I was like, it's not. It was delivered. It was marked delivered, and I don't have it. There's no way anyone even could have grabbed it. Like, I don't think. And so I was like, I need a full refund, or even better, maybe you could just expedite my order and I could get it here really, really, really fast. And they finally said that they would expedite my order, and hopefully it should be here within 7 to 10 business days. So that gives me just enough time before the party. Ooh. So anyway, I'm cringed out because I still am not convinced that I'll ever get it. And because they didn't really offer a refund. So
wow,
we'll see.
A traumatic story that we are sure to update you listeners on.
I know everyone's going to be really concerned about this. So yeah, sometimes if something seems too good to be true, it is. Moral of the story. Tina, what's been cringing you out this week?
I'm going to use a throwback Tina's birthday cringe.
Okay.
You're familiar with this story, but I don't think it was cringy for anyone but me. But 2 years ago, 2023,
Barbie party.
Yes, you might remember the great Barbenheimer summer, in which I was a Barbie girl, and I still haven't seen Oppenheimer. Sides were chosen, and that was like a great fucking summer for me. And I had a Barbie themed birthday party, and all my friends worked so hard setting it up, Layla included. And all my friends were like dressed so cutely as like different kinds of Barbies. And it was an awesome fucking party. But Layla, did Jason make the drinks? Who made the drinks?
Yeah, that would be my husband.
Okay, so I blame him entirely for
pink margarita.
So obviously I couldn't resist. And I also had, I took like 5 pink joints with me too, which was great for aesthetics, but I maybe should have stopped after like 1.5.
Yeah.
But I was blacked out by 11 p.m., which, hey, there's all kinds of different people out there. Some of you might be saying, 11 p.m., that's past my bedtime. Hey, yeah. I totally get that. In our friend group for a birthday party that we've gone this hard for, it's a little early. I would say I expected myself to stay until midnight, 1 a.m. at the earliest.
Yeah, for sure.
But I blacked out at 11, and I got so fucked up I couldn't even really articulate it to anyone. And I just went up to my ex-husband, Sean, and I said, I have to leave. And he was like, right now? And I was like, yeah, can you tell? I said, yeah, can you tell them that I have to leave? And he was like, okay, we have to leave. And everyone was like visibly shocked. Our friends Zoe and Alex were staying at my house. They had to come too. I was like, you guys can stay in Uber. And they were like, no, we want to be with you. And I was like, well, I will be unconscious in 10 minutes at the latest. And that's what happened. And like, I am not the kind of person who experiences like anxiety. Like my conduct when I'm very drunk, I have like a great history of being like very friendly, brushing my teeth, taking my medicine, like taking my makeup off. Like I'm a pretty good drunk person. But the next day I woke up completely convinced that all my best friends thought I was like a bitch idiot for like leaving the party they threw way too early and getting way too drunk and being an idiot. And for like several days I was like plagued with like this deep feeling of anxiety that is like very uncharacteristic for me.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And I had to like confess it to several people before I finally was like, well, it's my birthday. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, for sure. No one was mad or upset. It was...
I'm sure they weren't. That would be crazy. I was there also. I was still there for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah,
it's
the
not
party
like I
started
wasn't
kind of
there.
early, so it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think that everybody probably stuck around for maybe like an hour and a half longer. Like, I don't think it was, but yeah, that was.
It's embarrassing. I had people from out of town who were like, okay, Alexis said, I looked at you and you weren't there anymore. Well, thank you for driving here from DC, from Maryland, Alexis, to bear witness.
Was she staying somewhere or did she drive back that night?
I don't remember, to be honest. She was not staying with me, so I have no idea.
Surely she stayed with somebody.
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't the folkiest. So anyway, I will be pacing myself this year.
Wow.
And Jason's not allowed to make the cocktail.
Yeah, that's fair.
I make my cocktails pretty strong, but I guess I was really throwing them back. Usually I'm like cocktail, beer, cocktail, beer. Like that's how I keep my pace throughout the night. But I think I just went full in on the pink cocktails and I died.
The problem is like he does make them strong, but he makes them very tasty. So like his
Delicious?
cocktails
Yeah.
aren't too sweet. They're not like cloyingly sweet. They don't just taste like booze. So you're like, oh, this is just a well-balanced drink. I shall have 12. Yeah. Well, time will tell.
Redemption year.
Yeah.
I'll be
see.
dressed like a strawberry fairy just passed out in a bush.
That's so cute.
People will be like, she's so cute. Look at that fairy. Look at that drunk fairy.
That's so cute. Speaking of fairies, I'm actually reading a book right now that I think I just randomly pulled it out of. I did this. Okay, I did this thing when I'm reading. This is very frustrating for me. I am like an all or nothing person in a way that I don't find healthy, including reading. So like I'll go.
Yeah,
through,
I have noticed that.
Yeah. So like I'll go through these like dry spells where I like cannot pick up a book and get interested in it. And then like I'll pick up a book and then I like can't do anything else for the next 2 days, including staying up until like 2 a.m. every night reading it.
Damn.
Like reading in bed does not make me fall asleep. Reading in bed just sparks my little imagination and makes me want to keep reading. But anyway, so I'm almost at the end of The Cruel Prince.
Oh, those books are fun.
Yeah. So I think I heard you. I don't even remember what it was, when I heard you like mention it in passing.
It was in our episode 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Our episode with Caitlin
right.
Rozakis.
Yes.
Because we were talking about A Million Lives failed book festival and they were supposed to have a Cruel Prince cosplay contest.
Right. Oh, and that would have been so fun. So yeah, I just have ripped through this book. And I'm almost at the end.
Me and all the wildlings like all read that book together. We were like passing it around being like, this is sexy, crazy nonsense. You gotta read this. And then we all did one by one.
So fun. And I didn't know there was more. So that's exciting.
Oh yeah. I think it's a 3-book series.
Okay. All right. Well,
Hell yeah.
We shall see. So now I'm like, I'm extra excited for your fairy party because I'm like,
ooh, is it going to be sexy? Are we going to get mortals drunk on wine or whatever it is they do?
yeah, they're do all kinds of fucked up shit to mortals. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh my God. At my party, we should get someone to like stand in as the mortal. And
Yeah,
we'll enchant them.
it can be Jason.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. He has mortal energy.
Yeah, he does.
All right. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm bringing you something. We've talked a lot about a couple different boyfriends. We've talked a lot with the David Nix, my old boyfriend. We've talked a lot about Matt Hole. And there's a couple other boyfriends that I've mentioned in passing. And I would like to introduce a character to you guys today. The first of many loves of my life. A big love. Ari. He was my first like real love, and he took my virginity, and we were in love, and then I cheated on him and broke up with him.
Ari. Okay, not to be confused with who's the other boy that has a really similar name?
Rory.
Yep. Okay.
Different.
Rory. Different boys.
Different.
Okay.
I dated Ari when I was, I think, a junior and a senior in high school. Yes, that sounds right.
Okay. Now, is this the boy that was like perhaps like too gentle and kind, or
Yes.
was that Rory? Oh, okay.
Rory, not too gentle and kind. Ari, too gentle and kind.
Got it.
Perfect first boyfriend / like virgin slayer for your
Virgin Slayer.
sweet young daughter. Yeah. Boy, howdy, do I hope my daughter loses her virginity to someone half as kind as Ari.
If I get a cool sword, I'm going to call it Virgin Slayer.
Oh, please do. I know what I'm going to eat for your birthday.
Oh my God. Jason will never forgive you if you give me a weapon.
Maybe I'll give it to him for his birthday. Call it the Virgin Slayer, and he will be he'll blush so hard. Cool sword, though. Yeah, so I want to talk about Ari a little bit, and I have a poem that I wrote about him. So I used to write like a lot of poems about my boyfriends and my friends, and I would like number them. So the piece that we're going to read today is called Ari number 4. We can probably go back and read the others at some time, but this one is like the most interesting. And when I wrote it, I was like extremely proud of myself.
Okay, even better.
I also gave it to him as a birthday present, and his birthday is July 27th. So it's also Ari's birthday. Happy birthday, Ari. If you're
Happy
listening,
birthday, Ari.
you're not. You're
Leo
very busy
King.
being a husband and a father to some very nice woman, I'm sure.
Yeah, wow. A Leo and a Cancer. That's
Yeah,
a lot of...
I've dated other... Joey's a Leo, too.
That's right, famously.
Famously, yeah. One look at that man, and you're like, Leo.
That's a Leo. Yeah.
Ari, it's not so easy, but I also don't know him anymore, so who knows? What's his big 3? I didn't know about that back then.
We don't know. We didn't know about such things.
We didn't know about such things in 2007. So I'm gonna share this and I'm gonna read it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Just hold. Okay. Here it is. Shio. Ari number 4, an early birthday present. Here is my heart. You can have it. I guess it's kind of like a present. Like an early birthday present. Only it's better than a present. For my heart, unlike other presents, you don't need to write a thank you note. Then I might feel like my heart only means so much as much to you as all the other presents you got that your mommy made you write thank yous for. You don't even need to tell me thank you. All you will do to thank me is to treat it as it deserves to be treated. I mean, you've done an excellent job so far, what with not breaking it the moment I handed it to you. Good going. No, seriously. All of the little nothings that mean everything, you don't know what I'm talking about. Well, those things you do are thanks enough. Just staying amazing is thanks oh plenty. So thanks. Whoa there, don't drop it. Jeez. For my heart, unlike other presents, you must truly want it. If you don't want it, do not for 1 second pretend to. Don't smile big at me and say, how thoughtful of you, with intentions to put it in the Goodwill box the second you get home. Oh no, sir. You will not be forgiven for that. If you don't truly want my heart, do not accept my gift. Give it straight back. Make sure you want it, and then you may have it. For my heart, unlike other presents, you must be very ready. My heart needs love and caring, and I know that a lot of boys your age aren't ready for that sort of a responsibility. That's okay. If that is the case, all you have to do is summon me quietly, touch me gently, and tell me softly, "I'm not ready." Then I shall take it back to my home and put it away for a while until you are ready. Then you can come to me and take it away. If you're not truly ready, my heart will understand that much more than it will understand you hurting it. For my heart, unlike other presents, you can't be neglectful. It's more like a fish or a gerbil, I guess, than it is like a scarf or a book. You have to check on it every single day to make sure that it has the proper amount of love in its diet and is getting enough exercise. If you need more specific instructions, just talk to me. I'm an excellent heart keeper. Lots of experience with very, not so nice hearts. But my heart is a good, gentle heart, so it shouldn't be too much trouble for you. I'll have a talk with it before I let you have it. I'll remind it not to whine or beg, and to use its manners, and to only love you if you'll love it too. But that shouldn't be a problem, should it? For my heart, unlike other presents, you have to be the right size. Don't laugh. That wasn't sexual until you made it sexual. Naturally, my heart has to fit you, right? We'll hold it up to you now to see how it looks. It seems it will fit you nicely. Actually, I think it will be a great fit, but that's just my opinion. I think I might have to do a few alterations, but you'll have to let me know once you get home. You can take a spin in the mirror and just try it out a little, then get back to me. I could take it in a bit there, fix the hem here, maybe take away a bit of jealousy and add some more affection around the back. Oh boy, I just found another little tear in my heart. That's left over from the last boy I tried to give it to. He dropped it. Then he didn't really take the time to sew it back together properly, and he wasn't the best mender to begin with. Well, of course, my heart is fine now. That last tear there will disappear just as soon as it's had some time with you. It can mend itself. It just needs a little more love to do so. For my heart, unlike other presents, you can't get bored. Other presents I know, you can just sort of sneak them under your bed when you get bored or put them up on a dusty shelf, hide them a bit, and then forget about them. If you're going to get bored with my heart anytime soon, then you must give it back right now. My heart doesn't need that sort of hurt, at least not if we can help it. For my heart, unlike other presents, you need to be very, very careful. Naturally, there are some other gifts you'll want to be careful with too. Snow globes, for one, keep those on high shelves. And ceramic plates, put them on the high shelf too. But the thing about my heart is, it won't survive on a safe shelf. You can't put it on the safe shelf with the delicate things, and you can't put it on the forgotten shelf with the other presents you forgot about. That's the tricky part. My fragile heart needs to be handled and loved every day. So if you want to, you may hide it safely in your pocket or even in your wallet to carry it to work with you, or put it in the front compartment of your backpack where you put your gum for safekeeping and take it to school with you. I'll meet up with you there to check on my heart. Be very careful. Gentle. I think you'll do perfectly fine. For my heart, unlike other presents, you mustn't let go. If a bigger boy, or one with more money, or a better car comes along and tries to convince you that he deserves my heart more, tell him he's wrong. As long as you still want my heart, you must fight for my heart, even if my heart doesn't care who takes it. If you still want my heart, if you still think you deserve my heart, then you better fight for it, baby. Fight for it like you'd have nothing left to live for. Because honestly, no matter how hot this other guy might be, I can tell you right now that my heart won't honestly want him unless he's willing to fight for it. That's how you can stand out from the other silly boys my heart has seen if you want to. Be willing to fight for it.
Christina.
Last page, Layla. For my heart, unlike other presents, it would be nice to get something in return. I mean, it's not even your birthday yet. If I give you a gift just because, then you should give me a gift just because. I'm not being selfish. That's just good manners. Let's think for a minute. Well, I already have a great deal of clothes. I don't really wear jewelry too often. I suppose we really are in a pickle here. Oh, I have a superb idea. In exchange for my heart, you can just give me yours. Does that sound like a fair trade? Oh, don't worry. I'll love it better than any other girl ever has and ever could. Yes, I think this is a good idea. I think it will work nicely. If anything happens, we'll just quick trade back. But until then, you can love my heart while I love yours. Well, you're welcome. Oh, and thank you too.
All right.
That's a lot of pages. Let's do a Control F for heart.
I was going to say heart and present also.
36 instances of heart.
That's a lot.
Present. 15 instances
Okay.
of present.
Okay. And some of them occur right back to back at the beginning. Wow. 36 hearts. That's a lot of heart. It's a lot of heart.
I loved this man. He took my virginity. You know, I clung real tight until it was time to cheat.
Yeah. So okay. So how long did you guys date again?
Like 2 years, maybe like a year and a half.
That's like lifetime, like a lifetime in
Yeah.
high school years, dating years.
I think that I think that we got together during my sophomore year. And then we broke up the summer before my senior year because I had another boy I liked better, Matt Hole. Mm-hmm. We dated when I was like 15 and 16.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow.
And he was like, my parents loved him. Like, I was like, I'm going to marry this man. His mom hated my guts, though, because I was a bad influence.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like he could have used a little bit of bad influence, you know?
Oh, my God. Well, he was the bad influence. He's the one who went out with his friends drinking and smoking. I didn't do that shit back then.
It's true.
So
But-
he took my virginity. I didn't know how to do that. He was my bad influence.
You could have, he took that present from you, I see.
Oh, my God. No, I gave it to him. Willfully given.
That's good. Yeah, I don't like I guess the term take my virginity does imply lack of consent,
Oh, yeah.
which
We don't
also
like that.
virginity is so stupid anyway, and it's not real. But
So
it was so real to us at the time.
yes. Social construct.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. So you gave him you printed out a 5-page poem and
I handed it to him.
What did you decorate it? What did the presentation look like?
God, I wish I remembered. I'm so old. I wish I remembered. A guess is that I folded it up because I
Probably.
had this like way that I like to fold notes. I pass a lot of notes, as we've mentioned on the show before. So, but it's 5 pages actually. It makes it pretty hard to fold.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm
And
not
you
really
you
sure.
did give him this for his birthday, or you just gave
Oh.
him this?
Well, I guess it says that it's not even your birthday yet, so maybe I just gave it to him. But I
Yeah.
think it was for his birthday. But who fucking knows?
An early birthday present.
I don't remember anything anymore, dude. I feel
know.
like lately I'm really feeling my memory going.
Isn't
And
that
I'm
crazy
afraid.
how like as this stuff was happening, you were like, oh, I'm gonna remember this forever, and now you're like, unless there's evidence like this, like I don't even have proof that anything even happened. Like,
Yeah. Yes, totally.
oh man. Well, okay, yeah, this is very cute. It is smart. I think it reads as like you also definitely like are very, like you said, very proud of this, and you
God,
think
yeah.
this is
I thought
quite
it was the
clever.
cleverest fucking idea, yeah.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, it is. I can see it. Like I'm the type of. You're lucky that he was the type of guy that was receptive to this, because
I think. I mean, I'm sure he was nice about it, but he probably didn't know what the fuck to do with it.
yeah. I mean, I would do that shit. I mean, let me just say something to begin with. Unless you're like both into poetry, don't like give don't give
Don't
your
do
friend,
this.
don't give your significant other.
Oh yeah, remember when we had
Poetry.
Adele on the show and she was like, I wrote her all these poems, but she was an astrophysicist or something. And we were like, uh-oh.
Because you're like you
Like an
feel
engineer.
as the recipient. I'm sure I wouldn't know what's written me poetry, but as the recipient, I feel like you just feel a bit awkward, and you're like, wow, this is quite obviously means a lot to you. Means nothing to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to say means nothing. Surely, he was happy about the thought.
Yeah, I think that, like, maybe it's because I am a writer, but I feel like being like, oh my God, this is so sweet. Like, thank you so much. I'm going to cherish this is, like, sufficient. But I think that other, like, people who aren't artists they're like, oh God, I have to, like, do something. I have to do something about this.
I hate reading. Wow. Okay. So yeah, definitely little Tina was super in love. A couple backhanded remarks here and there throughout here, and only the way that you can do. Writing a love note sprinkled with a touch of cuntiness.
Like what? Oh my God.
Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of like, oh, is that what your mommy made you do? I didn't like that one was a little.
Oh yeah. You don't have to send a thank you note like your mommy makes you.
That one. And then you call him small in another section.
Did I call him small or did I say if a bigger man comes along?
You said, yeah, perhaps. I think you said if a big man.
He was a scrawny teenage boy, but
was he also shorter than you?
no.
Oh, well, there you go. There's that.
If a bigger boy, one with more money or a better car comes along, it's so funny because guess what Ari drove?
A Honda Civic.
A Razor scooter.
Okay, well, yeah, a Honda Civic is much better than a Razor scooter.
Yeah, it's hard not to have a better car. What did your parents give you? The off-brand Razor scooter?
Yeah, laser scooter.
One with more money. We had like $4. Remember we were talking recently? I forgot why we were talking about this, but we were talking about like our free dates we used to go on.
Oh, yeah, a lot of park stuff.
Yeah, that was the Ari special. The free date to the H Mart and the petting dogs. We had no money. He had a job. I don't know. I guess I had a job too. I don't know.
Do you remember what? I'm surely you don't. Do you remember what his job was at the time?
Oh, I do.
You do.
He worked at Great Harvest. Are you familiar?
The bread company.
It's a bread company, and this motherfucker loved to bake, and he
Oh, right. Your little
always
pita.
smelled. My little pita. He always smelled like freshly baked bread. Oh, I do understand. Katniss, I fully believe, was an asexual, aromantic queen, but she was like, well, we trauma bonded, and he smells like bread, so I'm gonna pick this guy, and I get it.
Yeah, that's reason enough, honestly. So, was he always bringing you guys like delicious bread and cupcakes and such?
Yes, a lot of bread. This was back when I was still quite a picky eater. So my favorite was the Great Harvest white bread, which is extremely fucking good. I just have a more mature palate now. But my brothers and I, because my mom, even before we knew Ari, we still got Great Harvest from time to time. And the white bread came in a round loaf, and my brothers and I, like fucking medieval street urchins, would just tear hunks off with our hands. We never cut it ever.
That's okay. I'd be doing that with challah.
I
totally
same
get
energy.
It. Oh gosh, fresh bread.
Fucking love a challah.
Me too. Wow. Okay. I mean, it sounds like a wonderful. Was he kind of like your firstest boyfriend?
I dated before that. Okay, so like I dated like there was David Nix, who I dated for 3 years, but we made out 2 times, and like we were both constantly grounded, and like we were mostly just friends, but we were like, but that means we're in love, doesn't it? And then after that, there was David Thomas, who was my first big makeout boyfriend, but we dated for 3 weeks and he cheated on me, and then we stayed best friends after. And then after that was Rory, who I made out with, but so he and I were like more physical, but we were very bad, like emotionally together. And we both, again, it was like, we're friends. Why aren't we in love? Why isn't this working? And so I was with him for maybe like 6 months. So like I did have dating experience before this, but Ari was my first like emotionally mature boyfriend where we like I don't think we were even really friends beforehand. Like we like connected romantically instead of like friends trying to force the issue. We were like very emotionally on the same page. We were both like full in on the relationship, like emotionally and physically. So I call him my first like real boyfriend. It's not that the boyfriends before that weren't real. It's just my first like more like mature adult relationship.
Yeah. I understand what you mean. I know what you mean because I feel like even now, like there's a rhetoric around it there that's like, it's best to be friends first. And I do think that that's really tough because, I mean, like you can friend zone somebody without even realizing you're doing it, like in your own mind to yourself. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard to go back from that. You know, when you see your friend doing enough disgusting shit, it's hard to go back from that. Men, I think, are very different in that way. They're like, yeah, I've seen her fart. Yeah, I've heard her shit. Yeah, I've seen her have a bunch of gross food on her face. But like, she got titties though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel not in such like a pigly way. I've always been, I mean, you know that I sleep with like almost all of my friends. Like I've always been very that way myself, where it's like, if I like you as a person, I'm willing to try other stuff out. But the difference is that like in my adulthood / even when I was in college, I was much better at being like, this isn't what I want, or like no hard feelings, you know, like,
yeah.
Or like knowing which guys to absolutely not do that with, because it's like unsafe to do that kind of dabbling with certain kinds of guys.
Yeah, and, you know, versus, like, well, I guess this is forever now. Like, I guess this is life now. I don't know. Maybe I'll get attracted to you someday.
Oh, my God. No, I was very attracted to Ari. He was a scrawny boy. This was back when all the boys were scrawny, and we loved it.
Michael Cera boyfriend.
2007. Oh, my God. He was so Michael Cera. He rode a Razor scooter. Like, he was so Michael Cera. Big nose. I loved that. He called it his crumple zone because if he ran into a wall, it would crumple before anything else. He had like a small white, maybe like a Bichon or something. That was his dog that he named when he was like 15 years old. He named that dog Tum Tum. He was just like a sweet big baby. And yeah.
I love
hope
that.
He's
just
happy now.
Like a sweet, freshly baked loaf of cinnamon bread.
Oh my God, so true.
I'm
so true.
hungry.
And I broke up with him. We went to separate colleges, obviously. But one year we were both home, like at our parents' house for like a break or something. And I don't know why we'd been talking, but we agreed to like go out. And it definitely like, once we got there, we were like, well, this feels like a date. I mean, maybe that's just because of our history, but like it feels like a date. We spent all day together and I had like a good time with him, but I definitely was like, oh, when we dated in high school, he was cooler than me just because he was older and had more freedom.
Sure.
Now that we've been through a couple years of college, I was like, oh, I'm definitely cooler than him. This is the man who would not swear. But he wouldn't just not swear. You know, if you just don't touch a swear word, I'll never know. I'll never notice if you just don't touch a swear word. But he would say, what the fuck? I'm like, hey man, can you please just say fuck? And he'd be like, no, I don't want to be rude. And I'm like, okay, well, we are going to different colleges, aren't we?
Okay, question. What do you think is worse? That thing, like acting like you're like on the radio and just like not saying certain words, or you saying embarrassing slang instead? Like, what the frick?
I think the embarrassing slang is like super funny. So I think like,
what the crap?
I think, okay, so there's three things right here. Funny alternatives, what Ari did, which was bleeping it out in live time, or three, just completely avoiding it. I very much respect just completely avoiding it.
Yeah, I think that's the best route to go.
I also really respect the funny alternatives because that's usually from people who spend time with children. Like a lot of my teachers or bosses in my past have done stuff like that, and I think it's really funny. I'll always remember my old boss Jason, he was in sales, and if he had a bad phone call, he would throw the phone down and go, God bless America. And I thought it was so funny. I'd be like, what's going on, Jason?
My Aunt Marcy definitely like I think before kids had kind of a potty mouth. This is my Grateful Dead aunt. And then after kids she does this thing like when she forgets something or whatever, when life calls for a shit, she goes, "Oh, sugar."
Yeah,
like
I like that too.
SH. It always makes me laugh really hard.
I'm rereading Project Hail Mary right now by Andy Weir.
Yeah.
And that book is about a guy who wakes up with amnesia and is trying to figure out like what the problem is or / who he is. And so in the book, he keeps doing stuff like Jiminy Cricket. And then in his head, he's like, why didn't I just say fuck? And eventually he's like, oh, I'm a teacher. Okay. That explains why, even though fuck is in my brain and feels right, I go for Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think it's fun. I think there's a lot of fun opportunity for creativity when you're like ducking swears.
True. I think it annoys me because some people, including
church stuff.
Yeah, it's the church people. Like my siblings, like so wholeheartedly will just say like crap all the time, and I find that so embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing if you're like, it just pisses the crap out of me, or like
that's like in genuine anger. That's like what
that
my
really
brother
craps
will
me
say.
off.
I don't think that's the
What the crap? That's that.
Yeah. What the crap, Leela?
What the frick?
Frickin' grow up, piece of crap.
Fuck. Happy that my brothers and I all swear in solidarity. My mom for a long time was like, not in front of me. And we're like, okay, but I'm 25. I have a degree in linguistics. I can explain academically why I can do this.
See, I think that's what I wish that I had, because my mom is still definitely of the whole like, Pete, you only swear if you're not intelligent enough to think of something else to say. And I'm
That's
like,
so sad. They're some
then
of the most
explain to me
creative
why
words.
all the smartest people I know have the dirtiest potty mouths.
It's true.
Mommy.
So Ari, well, now he's a dad, so I guess it serves him well.
Yeah, I'm sure
Did he
he's
have
a
twins?
good dad.
I feel like he has no, he's a great dad.
I wonder what his twins are called.
Let me see.
Ari. No, but that's his name.
I'm gonna sneak a peek at him. What, have I ever shown you a
Laurie.
picture of him?
Surely, but I need to see it again.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. His twins. Okay. I'm just going to start sending you pictures. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to text you. Do you have your phone?
Yeah. What did I throw?
Well, do you have your Discord on the computer?
Yeah, I can do that real quick.
Do you have your Discord? Is it open to your Discord?
Hold on. It will be
Okay.
Discord. It's not logging in. 1 second. Where did I throw
It's not that big a deal.
I found my phone.
All right. Well, all right. Now you have to look in the Discord on your phone.
That's fine. That's already up.
Oh, my God. His twins are fucking cute.
Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, look at them.
I'm going to send you a picture of him.
looking at her little shirt.
He's pretty
wow.
cute in like a dad way.
He is cute, and his twins look a lot like him.
I'll show you. This is what it used to
Big
look
round
like.
eyes.
Yeah, for sure. He's like a very handsome, classic brunette, and I think like could be a lot handsomer if he like tried something, but he doesn't. He's just dad. Ooh, here's a picture of us. We're not drinking wine. We're drinking something in wine glasses.
Okay, I think I've definitely seen this picture before. Oh. You look like a child.
Yeah. We were quite young and silly.
So cute.
And he was a big goober. But
That's a cool Return of the Jedi shirt he's got on.
oh yeah, I think that was my shirt actually. Pretty sure that was my shirt.
That sounds
so
right.
embarrassing. Okay. So that's Ari. He's a very good guy. Any of us would be very lucky to have him as our father.
Totally. Ari, be my father.
Be my daddy. Yeah. Yeah, but basically I dated him and then I like got bored and I went for like the worst. I mean, I think you see this a lot in like young dating. And this is why I think that teenagers should date as practice if possible because
Yeah.
I was like, he's too nice. And I started dating like a very abusive, damaged person next who really, really did not take care of my fragile little heart.
No, if you had given Matt Hold this poem, he would have wiped his ass with it.
Yeah. So, a couple things about this poem. I definitely feel like this is inspired by E.E. Cummings. You know that poem, I Carry Your Heart, I Carry It in My Heart?
No.
Well, here, let's pull it up.
Okay. Because maybe some of our listeners don't know either.
The thing with E.E. Cummings is that they are very stylized.
Yes,
so
that's
like,
I know.
I carry your heart with me, parentheses, I carry it in my heart. I am never without it, parentheses, anywhere I go, you go, my dear, and whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling, and parentheses. Like that. I feel like this poem is very inspired by that.
Yeah, totally.
I did have a couple parentheticals in there.
Brackets.
Brackets. Yeah, I loved a bracket, even though it's not correct. A parentheses would be correct.
I was going to say, I think parentheses would be more apt. But
It's more apt. Yeah, for sure.
What's the proper use of a bracket?
A bracket. Math. That's one proper use of a bracket.
Well, yeah.
A parentheses within a parentheses, I think. That's a bracket.
Okay. I'll see it sometimes in quotes and like news articles when people are like filling in words to like make a sentence make more sense.
Might be like an AP. Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah. You use a bracket to indicate like a clarifying word added by the editor. You could also use brackets when you do SIC, SIC, to say I know this is spelled wrong, but the person I got it from spelled it wrongly.
Okay.
So there's like a couple random uses for them. I don't really know.
Not really a bracket girly these days.
I'm not a bracket girl. It doesn't come up a lot in novel editing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying this new wine I got from Aldi. It's like a 0 sugar wine that every serving is only 85 calories. I thought it would be gross, but it's so good actually.
Really?
It's kind of, oh yeah, it's not bubbly. I just keep adding bubbly water to it. But it's still really good. I would recommend it.
Okay.
Okay, so wow. All right. So what do you think you would what was I about to say? Okay, let's say that your partner today. Let's say your partner gives you this as a 34-year-old woman. Gives you something similar to this. It's very clearly very thoughtful, very clever, but you hate poetry and how would you react? What do you think is the proper reaction?
Okay, couple clarifying questions. Is it my birthday?
It's an early birthday present, clearly.
Okay. Does he get me other presents that cost money and are good?
That is a great question. Let's say he bakes you your favorite flavor of cupcakes, but he doesn't like spend money. And then he gives you this.
I mean,
high school.
My man makes money. He needs to spend money on me. I'll say, okay. If he brings me cupcakes and a poem, I'll say, okay, so you're taking me out to a nice dinner.
Yeah, I can't wait to eat these cupcakes and have you read the poem. Oh, no, don't read the poem to me. No.
I mean, I would like be so touched and I would love it so much. And I would be grateful that it was like a silly poem instead of a thoughtful poem. Because it's the poetry that I hate. I mean, I don't like it generally, but this is like very straightforward. I can't with the metaphors and the analogies and the artful language. I don't like that. This is like much easier for me.
Yeah, I agree. So you're no Pablo Neruda, but Pablo Neruda.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who that is, but they sing him in Rent.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you did Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
But that's so funny because you reminded me of La Vie Boheme in Rent, but I think they say it like way differently in that song.
I believe you. I only know, I guess, because I was a Spanish major. But his poetry is beautiful and makes me cry. But anyway, I get it that like maybe there's got to be I like poetry that's not so self-serious. I get it.
Yeah, like, give me some Shel Silverstein, you know?
Yeah. Give me a couple of yucks, a couple of doesn't need to be like a but it could be just like a,
Yeah,
you know.
totally.
Yeah, which this is.
So I would be like touched and honored. I would find a way for him to spend a little bit of money on my birthday happiness. Leela, what about you? How would you react if Jason handed you this?
Oh my God. If Jason wrote me poetry, I would be so... Okay, here's a problem with me. I don't handle surprises well at all.
Even a surprise poem?
I just don't react the way that people want me to, ever.
You need to practice ahead of time.
I do have to practice. And so probably I would just be shocked and like not really react much, and it would really hurt his feelings.
Oh, wow. That's
What
so
can I
sad.
say? Do you remember that show Trading Spaces back in the day on TLC where they used to like
I
just
guess.
like do like a big redo of like a room in your house?
Oh, yeah.
So one time my mom like surprised me. I went like to a sleepover, and then I came back. It was like my birthday, and she had completely redecorated my room.
Ooh.
My mom is very good at home design, and so it looked amazing, and it was just my taste. It was like perfect, but like it was a different room. It was a huge surprise. Like
That's
the
really
walls
hard.
went from like being like white to like purple with like little fake flowers all over them, and there was like a canopy bed and like a really cool shaggy rug. It was,
I mean, obviously that's a dream.
it I think about that room to this day. But I went back in there, and my mom, they were all just like filming me and like,
Oh, no.
waiting, looking at my reaction, and I was just in so much shock that I was like, oh wow, thanks. Like it was really like an avocado. Thanks. It was that
What is
type
that?
of.
What are you referencing?
It's a vine.
Oh my God.
Really old vine. But anyway, yeah, I don't react well to things that truly shock me. And so that would truly shock me. Now, if Jason were the type of person who was like a writer and like kind of just like was writing things all the time, then maybe I would be like, you know,
More ready.
yeah, but
You got to be ready for a poem at any time.
I guess so. I need to just like steel myself basically for a poem attack.
Okay, so you would react poorly. I would react well, but it's not enough to count as my birthday gift. No, ma'am.
Listeners, let us know if you want to just join the Discord real quick, and then just let us know
$1 a month.
$1 a month or whatever. You can comment, I think, on like almost any of these streaming services now. We would love that.
Really?
Let us know how you feel like you would feel if your partner or crush or whoever wrote you a poem.
Not a poem, this poem.
This exact poem.
This very poem.
It can't be like a haiku that's like, okay, quick, Tina, say a haiku right now.
The trees are very beautiful in the wind, and I love to smell them.
Okay. Let me say one. Your hair smells like rose petals and cakes and creamy. Do you want to sex?
What? That's so many syllables.
Isn't it 575?
Yeah, it is. Okay. It just sounded like a lot because of all the pauses.
I know. It was, I panicked. Your hair smells creamy. Do you want to sex? I mean, okay, now if I got that poem, I mean,
you want to see how I can get a little creamier, baby?
Jason would be grossed out. And he is whenever I say stuff like that to him.
Yeah, but come on. Hasn't he ever jizzed in your hair?
Yeah, accidentally, not like on purpose.
Bitch, if you jizz in my hair on purpose, you're in trouble.
You're out of here.
But it's right by the tits.
It is right by the tits. He doesn't often do that. I think he just feels bad. He usually just does it on his own little belly.
Man, he would die if he heard you say that about him on a public podcast.
Again, you know what? He might, because he's been listening.
Uh-oh.
So
that's your choice.
Yep, that's your choice, Jason. This is your wife. Look at your choices. Look at your wife. Wow, that was a better haiku than whatever I just said.
That was a great haiku. All right. Any further questions about Ari, or should we wrap this bad boy up?
I don't think so. After you realized Matt Hole was an asshole, did you try to go back to Ari? Or was there no going back until, like you said, like in college?
I cheated on Ari with Matt, and then I cheated on Matt with Ari.
Girl, you so messy.
My dad caught me cheating on Matt with Ari.
Oh, God.
And that was right when my dad's life was fucking... That was like 2 or 3 years after my dad's life had absolutely fucking exploded because he'd been cheating on his wife. And I just remember him catching Ari in my bathroom and just like walking away being like, tell that guy to put a fucking shirt on.
Oh, God. What a time. I think that is so humiliating when your parents just discover you being sexual in any way. But like, yeah, that's...
I was always more mad. In line with my chronic dream that I'm masturbating in public and people keep bothering me. It's like, why did you come home to your own house early? God damn it. I'm having sex here.
The basement is my space, Dad.
Basement is my space. Yeah. I want to clarify, I'm not a cheater anymore. I don't cheat anymore. I was with Sean for 10 years and I didn't cheat on him once. Like, I'm a good person now. I just used to like I used to not know that like conflicts need to happen. I was like, well, let me just do the shitty thing, the easy thing first, and then I'll do the hard thing when I have no other choice. And then I also was terrified of being alone and maybe no one would ever love me ever again. And so I needed overlap so I could feel so secure, you know?
Yeah. And then like kind of, you didn't realize it, but also sort of self-sabotaging yourself because, you know, what happened was everyone got mad at you, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, the Ari thing, the other ones weren't so bad. The Ari thing, a lot of people got mad at me for because he was really nice and he had a lot of friends, you know?
Yeah.
That was the only one. That's the one where Sarah Foote got real mad at me.
I was gonna say that sounds
Should have
right,
brought her on for this episode.
Oh my God, can you imagine? She would have to say truthful, unkind things to you.
She would have been like, well, sure, you shouldn't have cheated, but I was being a bitch. And we'd be like, Sarah. Guys, our very nice friend Sarah would be great on this show, but she can't be mean, not even a little bit, not even for a second.
No, not even for one moment. But you know what? To quote Big Joe, nope, to quote Fat Joe, you know, she's not a player. She just crushes a lot.
So true. That's our girl.
You know, that's our girl. But not anymore, Greer.
Oh, I thought we were talking about, for some reason I thought we were still talking about Sarah. No, we're talking about me.
Yeah, you're not a player. You just crush a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a crush on Greer still, so I'm holding on to that as long as I can.
Crush is slang for sex.
Oh, sorry. Well, that too. I have a crush on him and I crush on him.
If you don't have a crush, is life worth living, you know?
No! Sorry, I yelled.
I agree.
Even if I didn't have anyone new in my life, that's when I would turn to the friend group and be like, who's still single?
Anybody?
Come
Haley?
back around on Andrew again. There he is.
Andrew, get on over here.
I like now that I'm dating Greer, who looks and acts a lot like Andrew, I've been able to be a lot more open about how I've had a crush on Andrew this whole time. To Andrew and everyone. I'm like, yeah, I like guys who look like Andrew. And Andrew's like, yeah, that's my best friend.
I like the guys who look like Andrew. And then not many other ones. And girls.
Yep. Give me a big blonde doofus boy or any girl in the world.
Yeah.
Leela, do you think Ari number 4, parentheses, an early birthday present, is horny, sad, or just plain bad?
Well, like all of your writing, Tina Belcher, it sure does have a strong undertone of horny. I can't explain it. It just does. But
I wish I knew if I wrote this before or after we had sex, or worse of all, what if I wrote it like 2 days after?
I mean, pull a real Josh with his love poem.
Oh my God. College dating finally fun, or whatever he says.
Yeah, I think I surely wrote a song like the minute after my first boyfriend came.
Sex. I've heard that one.
Oh yeah, thank you. I don't know, they stole it from me. I don't think it's just plain bad, and I actually also don't think it's sad. So I guess I'm going horny.
Horny of the heart, horny of the pussy.
Horny of the heart.
Oh yeah, we've definitely made that joke before because I remember you singing that.
Oh. What about you?
Oh yeah, I'll go horny too.
Okay, double horn.
It was very horny. Oh, but it was like love. It was love. Like this was love, but the horny's the closest we'll get on this show.
Yeah, because you weren't like, and not to mention that dick.
Well, because I think it was kind of whatever. But hey, it was the biggest dick I'd ever seen.
There you go. That's something.
Yeah, that's something. Anyway, that's it for Burn Before Reading.
Until next week, remember,
your cringe is part of you.
But don't drop it. For the love of God. Don't drop it. Thanks for listening to Burn Before Reading.
Created by me, Christina Khan.
Hosted and produced by Christina Khan and me, Leela Hilton.
Logo designed by Michael Hardison. Follow him on Instagram at RoyGBivRVA or check out his work at wildlingpress.com.
Theme music by Sakura Wishes.
Find me online at Christina Khan.
And find me at Leels for Reels.
Follow the podcast on Instagram and Tumblr at BurnBeforePod.
Or feel free to give us an email at burnbeforepod@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening, friends.
See you next time.
Dave X Media.